Good morning. Hello, and thank you for joining us on today's Team Mental Fitness. My name is Toluani, and for the next 15 minutes or less, we're going to be talking about journaling. So what's journaling? Journaling is simply the practice of writing down your thoughts, your experiences, reflections, and ideas on a regular basis. And so the main point here is that you're writing it down consistently, not something you start and you stop. And also with journaling, it's important to note that you have specific journals now or books dedicated to whatever type of journaling you want to carry out. So when you have a book and then anything goes into it, you write your thoughts, you write your feelings, you write your to-dos, every single thing, that is called a jotter, not a journal. So when you write your thoughts, your ideas, your experiences, whatever you feel in that moment on a regular basis, being intentional about it, that is what we refer to as journaling. Now, the difference between jotting and journaling, with jotting, you're writing down your thoughts, your ideas, whatever, your notes, you're just writing it down for a short moment with the intention of expanding it at a later time. So a very good example of that is when we have our Monday meeting at Team Mental Fitness or our training, whatever meeting, Q2, Q3, whatever, and then you're just writing down ideas that are being passed around, you're writing down thoughts that come to you in that moment with the intention that you're going to go and flesh it out later. That's what's referred to as a jotter. Something just came to you in that moment, quickly write it down so that you do not forget. And then later on, you're going to transfer it into another more important book that you will keep specially. That's what is referred to as a jotter. And that's the difference between a jotter and a journal. Now, there are different types of journaling, and we're going to be looking at them. The first is a gratitude journal. For a gratitude journal, you're just writing things that you're thankful for on a day-to-day basis. And to start this, you can just cultivate the habit of writing 3 to 5 things that you're thankful for on a daily basis. For example, I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to present at our Monday Team Mental Fitness. I am thankful for wonderful colleagues that God kept safe over the weekend. Things like that are things you are thankful for. And then for reflective journaling, you're just writing your personal experiences, things that you experienced. You know, it could be on a day-to-day basis, it could be weekly, you could make it very intentional such that you're writing things that are probably when you acted out of character, for instance, or experiences that you do not forget anytime soon. Probably you had, for example, a very wonderful incident at work, you probably got promoted. You want to write how you felt in that moment and then lessons you can learn from it. It could also be where you had an altercation with a team member. It could be an altercation with a colleague. Oh, I had this issue or this issue with so and so today, and this was how I reacted. And then the intention is for you to be able to learn from that experiences such that you are self-aware and then you can improve on yourself. Then we have bullet journaling. Bullet journaling is you writing down your to-dos, literally. And so with bullet journaling, you are breaking down bigger goals into even smaller goals and then into bits and pieces on a regular basis. I believe one of the best ways to have a productive day is to have a to-do. These are the things I want to do. You can be more specific and, you know, even put time into it. So 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. is my break. Between 8 to this is what I want to achieve, 9 to this. And then you see that on a more regular basis, you are being productive with your day. Then we have dream journaling. As it says, you are putting down record and then you're analyzing dreams, for instance, for insights, things you want to achieve, things you hope to achieve. Your dreams could be on an annual basis, your dreams could be in 5 years, your dreams could be in 10 years. You're just writing it down. And then with your dreams, you have goals that you're pursuing, right? The dream is the goal, and then you can even break it down into smaller bits. Now, what are the benefits of these journaling types? It increases happiness for gratitude journaling. It reduces stress and it improves sleep. A very good example, I had a personal experience in the second quarter of this year, and gratitude journaling was one of what got me through, because I had to go through my in that moment I wasn't feeling thankful for anything, but going through my gratitude journal, I saw a number of things that I'd experienced before, maybe not as serious, but I had gotten through, and then in that moment it was easy for me to be thankful. It also increases happiness, like I said, and then reduces stress. For reflective journaling, it helps you to grow. You understand what could serve as a trigger to you. You understand things that you should avoid. Probably in an instance where a particular topic is being brought up and is really sensitive for you. You understand that in that moment, it's either you do not speak at all or you just walk out of that setting. So you understand people as well that could serve as triggers for you. Then it helps you to learn from the experience. So I know the next time people are probably arguing not to get involved so I don't get insulted. So I know the next time somebody approaches me on a particular topic and I do not have the answer, not to say anything in that moment so that I do not learn from it in another negative way as well. Then for bullet journaling, it increases productivity. It helps you feel very productive. When you look at the day, it helps you know, these are the things that I have done today. It's even easier for you to be able to fill your performance report because you know, these are the things I have done today, just to put it into that as well. And then for dream journaling, it enhances dream recall and it provides insight into your subconscious, and then it can inspire creativity. For dream journaling, it's advised that you have like a vision board, a very creative one that can help you to view insight, and then it also gives you a sense of purpose. This thing started like a dream and then I was able to achieve it over time. Now, what are the benefits of journaling? First, it reduces stress and anxiety and it improves your mood. With journaling, you're able to reduce stress such a way that instead of saying it in that moment, getting angry in that moment, spitting in that moment, you just go into your notepad or your phone or whatever it is you're using to journal and then just put it down there rather than say it. And then it helps you to put together your thoughts in a creative way such that you can now go back and speak to someone that probably served as a mentor, but you're going to be speaking comprehensively. You can speak whole, not speaking in bits and pieces. Then self-discovery, it aids better understanding of yourself. You know, this is who I am as a person. Then you know if it's something you need to improve on or something you need to totally just remove out of yourself. Then goal setting helps you to set goals, professional goals, individual goals, personal goals, and it also enhances your problem solving skills. With problem solving, if you're able to write out the problem, then you jot what are the possible solutions that you could have to that problem and then match the problems to the solution over time. Then how do you get started with journaling? If you haven't done it before and you want to start journaling, here are a few tips that can help you. First, choose the type of journaling that suits your needs. What type of journaling would you like to start with? Is it gratitude journaling? Is it reflective journaling? Is it bullet journaling or your dream journaling? What type would you want to start with? Then you can begin with short entries and it will gradually increase. So from 3 points in a day, the next day you have more things you are thankful for. The next day you even have more things you're thankful for. And then you should set a routine. There are people that prefer to do their gratitude journaling in the morning. For someone like me, I like to do it in the evening. So it's for that particular day. There are other people that like to do dream journaling as soon as they wake up. For me, it's whenever I get insight into something. For example, the very first time that I went to Ireland, I was conscious of the fact that this was Victoria Island, and then I saw the buildings, I saw the surrounding, and I realized that there are actually other places, like it was like an entirely different world. And so it became a dream to be able to live in somewhere like this. And then I had to set a goal. What do I have to put in place to be able to achieve something like that? So you have to set a routine for journaling. Then you have to be consistent to make journaling a regular habit, something that you do on a regular basis. It is not every day that you probably carry out reflective journaling. It's not every day that you carry out dream journaling, but gratitude journaling and bullet journaling are probably going to be done every single day. Then be honest, write openly and honestly without self-censorship. You want to write as openly as possible. The idea is nobody's coming to mark it. There's no right or wrong with journaling. So you want to write openly. You want to be as honest with yourself as possible, because the only person that will possibly go back to review what you've written is yourself. And then you want to review regularly, especially with your reflective journaling. You want to go back in the moment. This was how I felt, but how do I feel now? What better way could I have handled this particular matter? With reflective journaling, you probably won't see instances where you have to apologize to somebody, because you get to see a different perspective to how you felt in that moment. Now, the picture on the screen is a journal I kept since 2014, not till now, of course, but this was 2014. I had to tell them to send me a picture from home. So in this particular journal, I have like lots of entries. There were some that made me laugh, there were some that brought back emotions, but the idea was this girl has grown from where she was at 2014 to where she is now in 2024, 10 years ago, right? That's what journaling also helps you to do. It helps you to see growth level, it helps you to see changes in your emotion, it helps you to see ways you can actually improve yourself. Now, recommendations: integrate journaling into your daily life, make it a practice, then use it to enhance yourself. Don't just write it down. Go back, allow you to enhance yourself, help you to grow, and enjoy the process. It helps you to self-discover yourself. Remember, the faintest ink is better than the sharpest memory. It is a common saying we often hear our teachers say, probably in school. The faintest ink is better than sharpest memory. Write it down, jot it down. It's easy for you to go back to it. So Thank you for watching today. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, or things you would like to contribute or had, we would like to hear from you, please leave it in the comment section below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for listening.